Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be going over Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I've gotten quite behind, more than I realized. It was my birthday, and then we were out of town for my birthday. We went to Boston, and then it was Thanksgiving, and I have just had a hard time getting my brain out of holiday mode back into doing videos. And I had the realization when I was trying to catch up on Housewives the other night that I thought I had made a video for Salt Lake since the last one. I thought I had one in between where I caught up because I had all the notes ready and everything. And then I realized, no, I never made that video. So we're just gonna kind of go over it. I'm not gonna talk about any specific episode because I feel like a lot of the storyline has kind of stayed the same throughout the past like 4 or 5 episodes. So we're just gonna do an overarching talk about that. First, I'm gonna talk about Bronwyn. I think overarching my opinion about Bronwyn currently, between the Palm Springs and other events that have happened since I last talked about this, I kind of liked Todd at first, but now I'm sort of realizing like she is definitely giving housewife that has come on the show to basically divorce her husband. That is the vibe I'm getting. I've watched enough Housewives. You can catch the vibe of when you feel like housewives are coming on the show to kind of start their own financial stream apart from their husbands, because usually a lot of them have husbands that are probably pretty controlling and then also are the breadwinners. And she's definitely one of those people who I'm definitely getting the vibe that she's trying to set herself apart from her husband and move on potentially. I don't know. That's just speculation, obviously. I don't know anything. It's just, that's the vibe I'm getting. He seems very, like, controlling. He obviously doesn't know what she's a part of, because when they went to Palm Springs, he was very upset about all the arguing and that this is not becoming of you. And it's like, well, what show did you think your wife was going on? So I don't think he knew what she was getting into. And I don't think either one of two things is going to happen. She's going to leave the show because he wants her to, or she's gonna leave him because she needs that new financial stream of income. So I'm realizing one of the episodes I wrote down that, because Bronwyn always like greets Todd at the airport in these like furry costumes, and I'm like, is she into like furry stuff? Like, she has way too many of those costumes and stuff to like there's definitely something there. One of the things I would talk about all these different fights too that are happening, but what annoys me is that they kind of have these kumbaya episodes where everybody's fighting and then it kind of like, oh, we're all good now, like we just apologize, like it's a fake apology basically, but then we just move on. And not that they won't get brought back up, but I think it was the breakfast at Tiffanys dinner that was or lunch, the luncheon that which I will talk more about in a second. But that one I think was the kind of kumbaya moment where everybody just like put stuff aside, except for Brittany. Brittany seemed to be like, what about me? I'm angry. Like, and everybody else was like, yeah, shut up. But yeah, I just kind of, it's hard to like talk about any of the stuff that has happened because I feel like they've all kind of had their own like come together moments and apologizing moments. So I don't really even know where anybody stands anymore at this point. I don't know who's mad at who. I'm so confused. But anyway, going back to the breakfast at Tiffanys thing, I thought it was hilarious that Mary had a bouncer there. Like, Bronwyn came in and she's just standing by the door while the bouncer like checks her. I was like, girl, this is a luncheon at your house. You have like 7 people at your table. Like, we don't need a bouncer. Nobody's like trying to get into your little lunch. Like, also I think it's so funny how like because they did this on New York too, where they had a breakfast at Tiffanys, dinner, lunch, whatever. And it's funny how they always make it out like, well, breakfast at Tiffanys so elegant. And I'm like, I think people just hear Tiffanys and they think like, oh, it's so elegant. When in reality, it's like that movie's like kind of scandalous, I guess you could say. Like she's kind of a, Audrey Hepburn in that movie is kind of a girl about town. She just wants like a rich man to like make all of her problems go away with money. But I think people, like I said, hear Tiffanys and they think, oh, elegant. And in the intro scene, she's wearing that beautiful black dress. And I think people just associate that. I'm like, have you seen the movie? Like, I actually recently just watched it and I'm like, I get it. Like, I love Audrey Hepburn. and she is elegant and cool and whatever, but like that movie specifically is kind of interesting how people interpret that movie. I will say the most Audrey Hepburn looking person out of that dinner or lunch was definitely Bronwyn. She nailed the bangs, the dress too, like she looked, the little ponytail, I was like, she looks just like Audrey Hepburn, honestly. So she nailed it on that one. And usually I don't really care for her style, but that one she definitely hit it out of the park. Oh my God, I died too when Mary revealed that Brittany's boyfriend, I don't even know his name, Justin, I don't know what his name is. He's been on the show multiple times now and I'm like, I don't know this man. He was hitting up Mary apparently. I was like, oh my God, this man really is a man whore. He's hitting up all the ladies. If he's hitting up Mary. Also, can somebody answer me, like, is Mary still married to her husband, or are they divorced? He's never around anymore. I don't know. I know for a while, I think people were saying he was living at a different house of theirs, but I'm like, so are they separated? I don't know. The other thing I wanted to touch on, because I feel like it's kind of Mary's storyline right now, the overarching theme for her has been Robert Jr. I just feel like I was feeling this way before it was revealed that he had like a drug addiction, but I just feel like she is enabling him to kind of stay like a dependent child on her. And it's like, I know she wants her like baby back. Like I think she doesn't want to be alone probably, and I don't blame her, but she's also not like pushing him really to like find other things to do with his life. She's kind of just like letting him stay status quo, and then wondering why he's not motivated to like get out of bed during the day. It's like, well, why would he have to? If like you're gonna fund his life, why would he go and be motivated to do anything else when his mom is funding the stuff he does, the stuff that he's enjoying doing, which is sleeping all day and obviously partying. I mean, I think it was big of him to like realize that he obviously had a problem, but however, I don't feel like the way he was talking about it seemed to me like somebody who's not really gonna change any of their actions, and especially when you have a mom who's funding that. It's like, he's like a what, 18, 19, 20-year-old, something like that? Like 21 maybe, I don't know. If, you know, your parent is basically giving you a free place to sleep at night and money to do drugs and party, then why would, you know, at 20 years old, why would you want to stop doing that? So I feel like it's going to be a long haul with that with her. I think unless she, you know, I'm not saying kick him out of the house or anything, but she claimed when they were talking at the end of the show that she wasn't going to fund that, and yet she already is basically. I mean, she is funding it, because as far as I can tell, he doesn't have a job. And he also is married, ? I don't really fully understand that. And I'm assuming him and his wife probably go out at night, party, stay up all night, do drugs, and then come home and sleep all day. And when, like I said, when you have a mom that's funding that lifestyle, I don't think that's gonna end anytime soon. I just wanted to add in that I saw a video of Mary talking about how Robert did go to rehab and is working on his addiction. And I don't say any of this to be like insensitive as somebody who has dealt with people with addiction. I struggled when I was like 18 and I graduated high school. I got into a lot of bad stuff, so I've been there, like I get it. So I don't say that any of this to be like insensitive to what they're going through. I mean, I'm not gonna claim to know the right thing to do for them, and I'm not saying she should kick him out or anything. I just think that like there is a little bit of enabling that I think Mary has to self-reflect, like, how can I like help him or motivate him? And maybe they need to go to a counselor. I don't know what the solution is. He doesn't seem like he has any responsibilities. Maybe that's what she needs to do. Give him some responsibilities. Make him do stuff around the house. Give him some responsibilities. Give him a different direction to focus his energy rather than like going out and partying, and then like maybe things would change, but you're just kind of like letting him chill at home. Like I said, I don't have the perfect solution. They obviously need to work through that. And it's sad that he's gotten into this at such a young age. I'm hoping he can, you know, motivate and change his trajectory, because in 5 years, if he's still doing the same thing, he's gonna like look back and really regret all this time he's spent fucking around. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick overview of where we're at. Like I said, I don't really understand like where everybody stands as far as fighting and stuff. I feel like there's still unresolved things, but like with I feel like Bronwyn and Heather have a little like beef with everyone. I'm so confused where everybody is. We will see. That's kind of the main things that I wanted to hit on. I don't want to have to go through all of the episodes because I've missed like 7 episodes. So that was just my quick overview. Let me know how you think or what you think of this season. I'm honestly a little snooze fest on this season. I feel like something's gonna happen soon. Right now, as far as it goes, I'm a little bored. Honestly, none of the housewives are really impressing me all that much right now. I would say Beverly Hills is kind of interesting right now, but I feel like sometimes they get stuck in a rut of going around about the same things, and I feel like this Dorit and Kyle thing is not gonna end anytime soon, which could be good, could be annoying, I don't know. We'll see. Catch my Beverly Hills update in a different video. But thank you for watching this one about Salt Lake. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye.